Hello, it's Sam Highfield, VFX Supervisor with Imagineye. And you know what they say? They always say no green on the green screen, right? Well, actually, it turns out that, yeah, it is actually quite possible. And the reason for that is if you take a look at the different shades of green, and there's a lot of different shades of green, isn't there? If it's a dark green and you've got obviously a well-lit green screen, then actually, yeah, it's fine. And this is really important because certainly in my VFX career, I get asked to do a lot of awkward things. So let's say, I mean, it happens pretty much on every production really, where some person from wardrobe, someone who got on really well, really nice person, or a team of people, and say, Sam, we've got some green stuff, and oh no, we found out that it's got to go on the green screen. And I'm the kind of person who tries to, if I can try and help everyone out on the set, especially if they've made a bit of an error. I mean, certainly when in people's hour of need, I try to help them out. And certainly I think it helps to be like a scientist and talk about, not just generally green, but exactly what shades of green. So basically, what you need to do is, ideally, obviously, with Imaginary, because that's the best one, you need to go and get all these pieces of green, clothing and such, audition them all in front of the green screen on the location. So normally, if it's a big green screen, normally pre-light that so you can actually go over there. With wardrobe, ask the electricians to kindly turn on all the lights and such, and then just go and audition all the green pieces of clothing past the green screen, and you can say for sure if yes you can handle it, and don't forget, because if you can key it live with Imaginary, you can guarantee that it's going to work. Okay, and even I can go and walk backwards. I mean, you can see my lighting here; it's really bright back here. But what I can do is I can even go really far back. Okay. I can even touch it, kind of make some shadows on the green screen. There you go, a little bit. And then you can find out, by the way, it's really hot in this room, and that's why my FPS is dropping on my laptop here. Obviously, if you're working on a green screen studio, if you've got a Powerhouse computer, you can get that going. I'm on a little thin, very thin little Windows laptop here. And here we are with a lighter colour shirt, which poses a few more problems because of shadow. So if I show you the key now, it's okay, but you can see under the arms. So if you take a look around this one here, by the way, there's no paid sponsorships at all for this this video. This is just the shirt that I have. You can see here where it gets darker. Obviously, this shade of green is very similar to these shades of green here, which is why you can't achieve the separation anymore. So for the wardrobe, you have to say no to this shirt. So you can say for sure it's going to work, and then you can go and save the production, and you can certainly become the hero for the wardrobe department as well. So there you go. You can tell for sure. You can guarantee it's going to work because you can key it live, and you can go and save the day. And it sounds like you really know what you're talking about because you can go in there with a lot of precision and say, yes, this is fine. No, that's too light, and we better make sure that that bit of dark green doesn't go too near a lamp, because when you put a lot of light on something, I'm saying obvious things here, but dark green can turn to light green when there's enough light on it. So that's very important to bear in mind. And what can happen during this auditioning process is that when they're running through all the clothes and putting them in front of the greens, putting them in front of the green screen and such, and seems to work, and then you're saying yes for this, no for that, yes for this. And don't forget, we're saying yes to green stuff that normally would have been rejected. So that's a good thing, you get to keep some of their ideas. We're still the person that says no, so they always tend to have this this kind of thing when they say, oh, okay, I get it, no problem, no green that's exactly the same as a green screen. That makes sense. And you always get that look where it's kind of like, it's like my fault, like I've made up this kind of weird rule that they have to follow. Okay, so no, we need to throw the wardrobe department under the bus. You can save the day for them. And something I forgot to mention is that this whole video was done with a webcam, okay? So not an Arri Alexa or a proper cinema camera. So if I can achieve a result at least as good as this with a webcam, then you can certainly do a lot better with the tools you have, especially because you have a much better color depth and 444 sampling. I think this is like 410. So let's have a look. Yeah. So if I can do that, then you should be able to do a lot better.